This morning, a representative from the ICTU and ISSU came and presented a workshop for us about the minimum wage and our rights as employers and workers.
Well, I knew the basics, but I learned a lot more today. You're entitled to your pay slip, and you're entitled to a contract, and you're entitled to a safe working environment.
Well, like a paid holiday, I wasn't aware that you have a right to a paid holiday. Obviously, it's based on the number of hours you do a week, and then that you should get proper periods of rest as well.
I knew the minimum wage for adults was $8.65, but I didn't know that kids should have the minimum wage. I thought they get what they got and should be happy with it. I didn't know it was €6 and $6 if it's your first year, or it was $6.95 if it's your second year. I didn't know any of that. I just thought as an underage worker I get what I get and I should be happy with it.
If you are 14, you're not allowed to work during school time, okay? In school holidays, you can work 35 hours a week, all right? 15 and 16, what is it? Does anyone know? It's actually 35 again, okay? It's 40 hours if it's work experience you're doing, if you're not actually working, okay? But it's actually max of 8 hours per week during term, okay? And you can only work between the hours of 8 AM and 8 PM, all right? So you can't work outside those hours. For 16 and 17-year-olds, you can work from 6 AM to 10 on a school day, okay? And then 11 at the holidays or the weekends.
The students got to work in pairs and brainstormed, and there was a DVD which was paused in the middle of the DVD to ask the students questions, to kind of draw the answers out of the students as opposed to giving them lots of information. So the students got really involved, and that was a really good thing about it.
The video we saw was about a sporting brand that were exploiting people in Indonesia, that were paying them very little, giving them none of their rights, no pay slip, no contract. No working condition whatsoever.
They weren't able to talk, and they couldn't go to the toilet, or they worked 16-hour days and they're doing the same thing the whole time, and God, it was shocking, to be honest.
The general consensus from the students was very positive afterwards. They really enjoyed it, they were very informed, and I think they were really happy with the workshop.
I think people our own age, it's very important that they know the information they're entitled to when applying for a job or when they're working. It's very important for them to know about the whole contract, so they know what they're working for, they know their hours, they know what they're entitled for and how they should be treated in a workplace.
You'd be unbelievably surprised at the amount of rights you have compared to what I knew. I didn't know most of my rights, and now that I know that, I'll feel a lot better about going to ask for work, because I know what I should be expecting. If they're not giving me that, I can tell them.